Good morning, Miss Khayla. Can you hear me clearly?
Good morning. Yes, I can hear you just fine. You must be Raina, right?
Yes, that's right, Miss Khayla. Thank you for having me today. It's a pleasure to meet you, even if it's virtually. Mm.
Likewise, Raina. Please make yourself comfortable and we'll start the interview in a moment. All right, Raina, could you tell me about yourself?
Yes, please let me introduce myself. My name is Raina Putri. I'm currently an undergraduate student at NIPA School of Administration, Jakarta, majoring in Human Resource Management Apparatus. And right now, I'm currently working as a freelance illustrator and joining an organization division making design for campus activities.
Oh, Raina, I see from your educational background that you're major in human research management apparatus. But the position you're applying for is in design and illustration. What made you interest in applying for a position that different from your major?
That's right, Miss Kyla. Although my major is in human resource management, I've always had a strong interest in design and illustrator since junior high school. I've been developing my skill independently since high school started. And now I also work as freelance illustrator. Even though my academic background is different, I only have a hands-on experience in design field.
Interesting. And may I know that of design work of illustration that you usually do?
I usually create a custom design artwork specific for what client wanted for the illustrator request. And in my spare time, apart from the freelance illustrator work, I also design poster for my campus event and organization.
I see. And may I ask what kind of tool or app you often uh
Mhm.
use for your design work?
I mostly use a Procreate app for my design project, and for poster design, I use Canva most of the time.
Yeah, okay. Okay, and I see your resume that you are currently working as a freelance illustrator. What project are you working on right now? And may I see your portfolio?
Yes, Miss Kala. Wait ya. Mm, here. Can you see it?
Uh, Not yet.
Wait.
Okay, I see.
Yes, Miss Kyla, here it is. You can see on my portfolio. Right now, I'm currently working on designing new sticker collection for my client. And right before this interview, I was editing content for my campus organization social media with my organizational partners.
Wow, that impressive, Aina. Your design look lively and expressive. I can see that you have good eyes for color and composition, and it sounds like you've been quite bushy. So I guess you are also working with a team.
Yes, Miss. I'm collaborating with my design division team in student executive board to keep updating social media and preparing for upcoming student event.
Excellent teamwork experience you have. How are you able to manage your time between college, organization, and freelance work?
Many way actually. Depends on what things I do. But uh, I use my to-do list app on my phone for setting for each of my project and I make their deadlines. And beside that, I actually just do tasks a bit early in the morning or evening so that I can be able to start the project long before the deadline start.
Because you often handle many design tasks, there must be time when you feel out of ideas or stuck. What do you usually do when you start feeling stressed or run out of creative ideas?
That's a great question. And actually, when I feel stuck in creating an illustrator or like I can just think of any idea for it, I usually take a short break and I look for inspiration from other designer or Illustrator on platform like Pinterest. And sometimes I also sketch on paper without any specific purpose in drawing, like just some sketch. It helped me refresh my mind for a bit before I continue what I must finish with the project or my illustrate drawings.
All right, Raina. We've talked about your background and experience. Now, I'd like to know what made you interest in playing to our company.
Okay. I've been interested in this company for quite some time now. And since I know it focused on comic visual storytelling, which perfectly aligned with my freelance experience in Illustrator, and I also really admire how consistent your brand identity is.
That's a great answer, Raina. Last question. How do you see yourself contributing to our design team if you're accepted to our company?
First of all, I really appreciate that questions, and I love to take part in developing new comic project. I've always been passionate about, sorry,
It's okay,
I
Raina.
always been passionate about storytelling through illustration, and I'm really excited about the possibility of creating a new comic series with PT Panel Studios, unique style and value. I also hope to learn from experienced designer here and grow together with the team.
That's wonderful, Raina. It's always inspiring to meet someone who passionate about continuous growth like you in this company.
Hmm. Thank you, Miss Kyla. I really appreciate the opportunity to share my experience today. Thank you for having me in this interview.
My pleasure. Thank you for your time and your spirit for this interview. We will review your portfolio and contact you soon regarding the next step.
Thank you so much, Miss Kyla. I really looking forward for the opportunity to work with your teams.
Thank you, Raina. You can leave the Zoom meeting right now.
Okay, thank you, Miss Kyla.